Hey guys, Jasha here, and I thought I'd finally get my act together and start doing some videos on some film reviews and also some trailer breakdowns or reactions. I don't really know what to call them, but anyway, today I'm going to be looking at the first official trailer for the horror movie Midsommar. First, we're introduced to Josh and Danny. Josh has booked tickets for the both of them to go to a festival in Sweden without running it past Danny first, who's pretty upset about the whole thing. We then find out, as Josh is talking to his friends, that he isn't happy in his relationship with Danny and has actually been wanting to get out of it for the past year or so. Someone also makes a remark that Danny should be seeing a therapist, and straight afterwards we see that Danny has been calling Josh repeatedly. We also get a couple quick cuts of Danny looking to be unconscious. We hear that something's happened to her, and we also see her walk through a door in her house and walk through the other side into a bathroom on an airplane. So it definitely seems that something's happened to Danny that's not only been affecting her relationship with Josh, but probably her sanity in general. We then pick up as Josh, Danny and their friends are travelling to the festival in Sweden. We're told that this festival includes special ceremonies and dressing up, and as they arrive it looks straight like something out of The Wicker Man. And no, I don't mean the Nick Cage Wicker Man.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
I mean the Christopher Lee creepy as heck Wicker Man. This Midsommar festival straight up looks like some sort of cult, with everyone dressed in the same white garbs, livestock roaming around them while they partake in various different rituals and stand in front of various strange structures. The group drinks and partakes in the ceremonies with the festival participants before soon realizing that even though it's nearing the middle of the night, the sky is still blue and the area is still bright. We quickly see that Josh very much doesn't seem interested in his relationship with Danny anymore, as he forgets important details about the two of them and then starts making glances at other women. The group is then shown further around the festival and are taken into a chapel where the walls and ceiling are covered with drawings of flowers as well as crude images of people and strange symbols. We see a drawing of people dancing around some sort of cross structure, and then we cut to see real people dancing around the very same thing. The group is then made to drink a concoction that has special properties and don the garbs of the Midsommar participants themselves. Danny seems to see phantom faces behind her in the mirror and also starts to break down even further. And when Danny finally mentions she wants to leave, she's told that she absolutely cannot. And that's when everything ramps up. Quickly the trailer starts cutting between scenes faster. We see various different shots. Beating drums, then somebody levitating, Danny running through a forest, Midsommar participants running through each other's arms. Tense, Danny breaking down even further, a feast, a conspiracy, evil stares, Danny going completely insane, heavy breathing, more running, some sort of blood sacrifice, a wooden hammer, Danny freaking out even further. There's a scene from The Lion King, Danny losing it, more Midsommar madness, someone falling to the ground, driving away, innards of a bear, even more running, clapping, rolling, fire, Danny, more running, an injured body, and then finally a deformed face right out of the X-Files. As it ends and stops those quick cuts, we see Danny standing out from all the others, and someone talking saying that out of everyone, they were the most excited for Danny to come to the festival. And that's the first official trailer for Midsommar. Pretty creepy, I gotta say, but I liked it. I thought it looked good. Midsommar is directed by ARI ASTER, who directed another horror movie called HEREDITARY last year, which received critical acclaim. But what's very different about Midsommar when comparing it to Hereditary and most other horror movies is the lack of darkness. Well, when I say darkness, I mean dark scenes. Most horror movies are set in hallways or in basements or in the middle of the night, whereas Midsommar seems like it's set in an endless day with everything bright, everything colourful, and that seems very unique and a very interesting way to go for a horror movie. If they can pull it off and keep up the suspense and horror of the whole thing while still having it bright like this, that's awesome. That's really unique, and that's something I think Midsommar's going to be known for. And I'm just speculating, but from the trailer I kind of suspect that the whole festival seems to indeed be the cover for a cult, and seems to be some sort of cult initiation type thing. We hear and see of Josh and Danny and their group quickly learning that things aren't what they seem. This festival wasn't what they initially thought it would be. And a lot of those quick cuts, especially like the man pulling down his hands covered in blood on the etched-in tablet, something really messed up's going on here. And especially with the talk of something happening every 90 years or so, we can expect some sort of prophecy or some sort of strange evil tradition coming into light. Nonetheless, I'm excited for this. I wasn't sure if I would be, but it looks right up my alley. The cast looks completely fantastic. The female lead in this, Florence Poe, she's been in a few things I've watched recently. I think the most notable one was Outlooking, which she was amazing in, so I really cannot wait to see what she does with this. It has quite a lot of other well-known actors. I think the main one there was Will Poulter from Maze Runner, Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. So, very talented cast. Again, apparently talented director. I haven't seen Hereditary yet, I know, but it's on my list. But yeah, exciting. And I know it's not up everyone's alley. It's sure to have a little bit of gore and probably a bit disturbing, but you know, intense movies like this with a very unique plot and that just keep you on the edge of your seat to the very end, I really enjoy. So, we'll see how this turns out. It is released the 7th of August this year, so stay tuned around then for my review. I'll try to get to it as soon as it comes out. And it's going to be the same with most new release movies coming out in the theaters. I'm going to try to go and see them and do a review of them as soon as I see them. And I might also start doing some reviews of some classics or some movies that have already been released just because I really like them. Or, I guess, not all reviews I do are going to be on things I like, so some of them I might hate, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment below your thoughts on this first trailer for Midsommar, and I'll see you next video.